So today, I've been out here, well, this afternoon, cleaning up in front of my barn so I can get my backhoe over here and work on it. And it's hot out today. I just recently installed an exhaust fan in my barn. I'll put a picture in here. And it does help, especially with the two fans. I'll put another picture. Into the shop. In fact, my voice is probably muffled because of the fan noise and the less than ideal microphone built into this camera. But it makes me think, my house is not in the best shape in the world, and this barn here is more suited for storing my lawnmower and lawn equipment, chainsaws, weed eaters, shovels, rakes, etc., etc., than it is for working out of. But we use what we have at our disposal. Now, ideally, what I'd like to do is tear my house down. Again, it's not in the best shape in the world. This is not a plea for help, just an example. And put up a metal building in its place with living quarters built in one end of it. And I'm not talking about a little convenience flat, but I'm talking about an actual two-story home built in to one end of my metal building. You know, full bathroom upstairs and down, and so forth and so on. A bedroom downstairs, and maybe a couple of bedrooms upstairs, a living room, and maybe even an office area downstairs. It's a really big metal building that I would like to put up. So, all that being said, you know, there's a scripture, I believe it's in Psalms, you can look it up, says that Yahweh will give you your heart's desire. Or give you the desires of your heart. Psalm 37:4. Alright, so let's go to it. We're already in Psalms, so let's find 37. It's a long way up there. I was in 119. 37:4. It says, delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. And there have been many people through history, and some notable people in recent history on national television that have said, well, I delight in the Lord and I want such and such over yonder, so because I delight in him, I'm going to have that thing. That's not what that scripture means. What that scripture means is, when you delight yourself in Yahweh, you delight yourself in serving him, it's your desire to be pleasing to him, he will put within your heart the desires that should be there, instead of the desires for worldly things. Now, to go back to my nice metal building on the cement slab with, you know, a building pad made 12 to 24 inches above grade before the slab is poured, so I won't have to worry about water problems and whatnot like I do currently, because this ground is just not graded very well. I've been working on it, hence the cleaning up in front of the barn to put a new cutting edge on my backhoe bucket so I can grayed it out. But, you know, if my house fell down right now, what would I have to complain about? Look at what Job did. Look at what Job went through. You know, Job had it so bad that he even cursed the day of his own birth. Job had it so bad his wife told him to curse God and die. But what did Job do? He remained faithful. He understood that Yahweh's authority is absolute. Yahweh created us for His purpose out of nothing. And yes, I know He formed us out of the dust of the ground, but where did the dust of the ground come from? He created it out of nothing. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Period. Not He formed them out of something else, or He turned some other material into them. He called them out of the nothingness that was. So, if He desired to torture us endlessly, we have no right to complain. Now, He doesn't do that. He doesn't torture us at all. You know, Lucifer does that. But we're not Lucifer's creation, are we? In fact, Lucifer is a creation of Yahweh. So, if my house, what there is of it, fell down right now, could I complain? No. I'm out here in the barn. If the house falls down, am I going to be harmed by it? No. Will I lose some substance over it? Absolutely. What does Scripture tell us in that regard? Store up your treasures in heaven. Don't store up treasure on earth where moth and rust destroy and devour and thieves break in and steal it, because this earth is just that temporary. But delight yourself in serving Yahweh, and He will change your heart to desire His ways. That's what that means. Not that, ooh, that's a beautiful woman there, and I delight myself in serving Yahweh, so He's going to give me that beautiful woman. Really? No. It means that He is going to change your heart to desire the things that He deems acceptable and desirable. You know, just like in Ezekiel, I think it's Ezekiel, I don't remember the chapters and verses, but, you know, it says, I will remove your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. And I will put a new spirit within you, or I will put my spirit in you, I think is what it says. You know, it doesn't say He's going to replace our spirit, because if He replaces our spirit, then it's no longer us. But what He does is He changes the stony heart to be a heart of flesh, because the stony heart cannot receive Him. The fleshy heart can receive Him. The fleshy heart is still deceitful. That's why we have those desires of the flesh. You know, that's why I'm a little bit bigger than I should be, because my fleshy desires override my sensibilities of spirit, and I eat a little bit too much, and I don't exercise because, well, it's hot outside and I don't want to get up, you know, I'm comfortable sitting here. Those are things of the flesh. You know, I've had some health issues lately that have opened my eyes a bit, and my diet is slowly but surely changing. I hope it's not too little too late. But, you know, I trust that Yahweh is going to use me to His purpose. I trust that because I delight myself in Him and learning His Torah and desiring to do good to others, to shine His light to them. I lost that thought, sorry. But I hope that He'll continue to use me in a capacity that's beneficial to the kingdom. But don't think that verse means you're going to get what you want. That verse means that if you do right, then he's going to make you want what he wants to give you. Anyway, have a good Shabbat. I need to go throw some clothes in the dryer and finish my preparations. I need to pick a couple of things up from town, so I'll see y'all later. Or y'all will see me later. One or the other. I hope to see all of you in the kingdom.